What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77. As you can hear, my voice is back today. So we are back in action talking some La Liga. We got Rayo Vallecano facing off against Barcelona. I did send my boy Leg the link to join the show. If he's available, he will be jumping on with us here shortly. I hate to say it. You guys know I'm a Madrid guy. I don't like talking nice about Barcelona, but Barcelona should win this match. I know Rayo Vallecano has been a little surprising. Sorry, I wanted to finish texting Leg while I was still talking about this. And they started the season last year pretty hot as well. And in fact, the good results they got early in the season last year probably saved them from relegation more than a little bit. So I like Barcelona and over 1.5 here. I think that is a pretty good number and a pretty good way to kind of attack the board here. Give me 1 second. I got to change the size of my screen real quick because FanDuel are being jerks about where they're listing their soccer stuff. So anyway, Barcelona and over 1.5. Sitting at minus 109-ish. That's just on FanDuel. I didn't shop that around. So I can definitely get behind Barcelona win and over 1.5 goals here. I can get behind Barcelona team total over 1.5, though I don't know if that's going to be much more playable than the money line. It's sitting at minus 140 to minus 160. I'm definitely not paying minus 160, but I could play minus 140. We got Leg here. What's going on, Leg? Good to see you, brother.
What's going on, man? Let's see.
Not too much. Just talking Barcelona versus Rayo. Obviously, hate to talk nice on Barcelona here, but Barcelona over 1.5 is looking really good at damn near a plus number.
I'm looking at both teams to score in Barcelona money line number because I don't trust that back line. They look a little bit reckless as far as attacking in the box. Rossi was a nice little example of that with the penalty he gave away. But they're looking a little slow, and they have absolutely none of them have problems hacking people down either. That's why I think there's going to be a lot of set piece opportunity. I was really hoping to see our boy RDT get in here, but you know.
Yeah, look, I'm a little bit over RDT. I am more looking for what's his name? James Rodriguez, who they just traded for. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Rayo obviously struggled a lot in their game. This weekend, they only had one shot total in the first half. I was just checking my data here. If you think Rayo's scoring, it's probably got to be EC Palazon, right?
Yeah, I was looking at his shot numbers. If you can get him for a shot outside the box, that's probably the one I would go for, but I wasn't too impressed by the numbers. I think the shot on target, the best one I found was like minus 115, which I would throw in a little parlay, but yeah. We'll see what happens with Palazon. I think the magic of Easy Palazon might go away with the injection of James Rodriguez into the attack, but we'll see. Today's not the day. Apparently, maybe we'll see James subbed on late. But I back Rayo Vallecano to get us at least one goal here, but I do think Barcelona is going to be cooking.
Yeah, I think I'm going to probably be on Barcelona money line and over 1.5. It's again, I just checked it on FanDuel. It's sitting at minus 109. I'll shop that number around a little bit. Fernando put Madrid money line over 2.5. Autocorrect. Yeah, we know the best team in Spain. It's Madrid. If you're talking Spain and you want it to be Madrid, Fernando, so do we. Bird, what up? Shout out. Thanks for joining in. But yeah, I mean, look, we were talking over in Discord a little bit, and my boy Dre pointed out that Yamal plus Lewandowski both to have a shot in the first half is even money. I think that's a really good look. Yamal has been shooting early and shooting often. I know he did score the other day, but I do still like him more as a setup guy than a goal scorer. I know you love a Pedri shot on target coming from the midfield here, so you got to be looking right at Pedri today, right?
Yeah, Pedri's always one of my looks. I think Ferran Torres is also another good look. He's one that loves to jack for chicks, especially from distance. I'm not buying into the Lamine Yamal hype, but to get him to score assists at like plus 170 was also a pretty decent look. I was on an offshore website because I wanted to get the cards because Cesar Soto is reffing, and this game seems like an easy card game for me. Over 5.5 cards was minus 110. Had to do it.
I like that. I was actually just pulling up Soto's ref stats here. Veteran La Liga ref, averaging about 5.2 cards a game in La Liga. Let's see if he's got. He is a little bit biased in not giving Barcelona cards. Surprise, surprise, only 1.4 a game against Barcelona. And let's see, his Rayo Vallecano numbers. Ooh, he hasn't reffed that many Vallecano matches. Only 3 Rayo matches, but averaging 3 cards a game against Rayo. So, yeah, I can see that. I can see the cards going over here as long as the guy is willing to give them against Barcelona when they deserve them.
He crushed Espino last 2 times they faced off, Yamal.
Yeah. I mean, look.
I don't know. Espino's going to hack the shit out of him, too. That's why, to me, the card bet seems easy because I'm looking at Inigo Martinez for Barcelona back there. You have a young bull in Kubrashi and Bernal also. Koundé is going to have to be dealing with a lot more attack. And then on the flip side, you got Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, and Rafinha running at this back line of Lehune and Espino, Balou. Like, I don't know. It screams
we
cards.
Know Pedri's going to spend
it's just really old, slow dudes, and they can all run fast. So
and we know Pedri's just going to lay on the ground and cry for a card until he gets one.
Same with Palazon, so it all works out.
Same, yeah. So yeah, I'm liking goals here. If you're with leg, both teams to score over 2.5, very much in play as well. Like I said, I do think Barca can win this game decently easy. A Barca on a -1 at -108 kind of feels like a free hit too, because worst comes to worst, you get a push if they win by exactly 1 goal. Minus 0.75 is minus 136. I'm not a guy who's super into half wins. Sevilla did just get a red card at the death here. This game's sloppy as fuck. Our boy Nick was texting me, asking me if I saw a goal here. I said I kind of liked one when Romero subbed on, but I got a little iffy on it when Doty got subbed off. So we'll see. There's been tons of shots on target here. Look, as Lake has said many a times when we're doing 2FootTalk, Lewandowski with a plus number by his name, you almost kind of got to do it. He's sitting at plus 117 over on Bet Rivers, minus 110 on Bet MGM and DraftKings. If you want to go with a win cast to get that up a little bit, I got no problem with that. Rafinha anytime goal sounds nice. It does, but look, I'm not the biggest Rafinha guy. He's gonna jack for chicks. That's for sure.
Is he taking all the set pieces? Because I wouldn't hate him to score or assist, or maybe just an assist straight up. but I don't know.
Yeah, I would assume that he's probably going to be on a majority of set pieces until Olmo gets in this lineup. Bird just wants to remind us that Lua is the Golden Boot leader. Are we sure about that? Yeah, there were no own goals over the weekend, I don't think. So, own goal was leading.
Penalty kicks.
What's up?
Said how many penalty kicks?
Yeah, at least that one super shady one for the non-existent push in the back. But I digress. We're not gonna make this a shit on Bird podcast / show here.
That's on Wednesday.
Just because he is a Barca fan, but that's my guy. So, checking out some of these shot on target numbers. Like you said, Fran Torres. Minus 170 to minus 210 is a little bit too much juice for me. Minus 120 over on Bet Rivers if you can actually get money down over there. I personally can't. EC Palazone at minus 125 on FanDuel. I like that as a little parlay piece. Not going to take Louis for 2 shots on target. I'd rather just take him for the goal. Bernal, is he shooting it all?
I don't know because isn't Balde supposed to be playing in that spot?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like Bernal, the young bull, for a card there in the middle. They're going to get real physical with him.
I'm looking maybe for a Koundé shot on target because what is it between? I don't know how tall Cabrasi is actually. Who's going to be the target on most of these set pieces?
Bird probably has a little bit better insight, but I'll get you their heights real quick. Cabrasi is 17 and
He's 6
how
foot?
Is he?
He's 6 foot.
6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Koundé's got to be the tallest guy on that back line then.
Yeah, I don't hate a Koundé shot attempt at all.
I can dig it. Koundé will also rip from the top of the box and send it way into the stands. That sounds about right.
Yeah, he can shoot it from wherever the hell he wants.
Yeah, he's got that Lee Normand touch.
I hate how in La Liga they don't offer me just one shot. It's like a shot in each half. Why not just give me the shot?
Yeah. FanDuel has been a little spotty, especially with their shots markets. You can probably find it in DK, but it'll only be in their same game parlay builder.
Yeah, I know. They set their shots at 2. Their way.
Speaking of shots in the first half, Pedri at plus 110 feels really nice. Koundé is plus 240 just to shoot in the first half if you like that. Not seeing. Oh yeah, Torres is minus 230. So that's kind of it. You gotta stretch out to the midfielders and look at Pedri at plus 110 and Koundé at plus 240 playing right back there. If you want to stay in the one neighborhood, if you want to get into 2 or more shots in the first half, Louis at plus 155 definitely isn't a bad look. I'm probably not going to go Fran Torres, but plus 200 is okay. EC, I'm not going to touch. Yamal at plus 240 is a really good look, in my opinion. And Pedri, if you're feeling it, is plus 650. So I can get behind some of that stuff. Louis, here we go. We got Louis is almost always the corner target.
But they go near a lot and try to flick them on.
Yeah, they go short a lot is what Bird's saying, which I have also noticed. And he is right. Louis is pretty much the target guy. He's big as fuck. He's good in the air, and he can head him home. So I don't know why you'd be messing around with center backs when you got Louis out there in the box.
I did Koundé shot Pedri shot on target, Palazon shot on target, and it's like plus 800 something. Good time.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and drop it, Fernando. Let's see. We got over 2.5. Barca money line, over 2.5. Brewers money line, Rangers money line. Little cross sport action with some MLB in there. I like it. Over 1.5 actually in the Barca game. So Barca money line and over 1.5. I like that parlay. Good looks, Fernando. If anybody else has any more questions, comments, concerns, feel free to drop them. I'm going to pull up BetUS here because I do need a card line on each team if I can find it, because I will take Rayo's cards over.
I got Rayo Vallecano over 2.5 minus 160.
Minus 160.
And Barca under 2.5.
But I kind of like it. What are you saying? My bad.
I said Barca under 2.5 plus 115.
Yeah, I think I would go with the Rayo, and I'm gonna leave that Barca under away just because things might get chippy here, especially with it being in Madrid. Look, that Rayo Stadium's always incredibly tough to play in. I know some people don't like it, but I like the big black wall. I love the crowd's energy. I love that all the high rises are always out there. They'll be out there on the porch today. Fuck, it's going to be higher than shit in Spain. Both teams to score. Leg likes both teams to score a lot. I think it is a pretty decent number as a standalone, but Leg's going to rock with Barca to win and both teams to score. So I can get behind the both teams to score as a standalone at minus 115 for sure. I'm not super sold on what I've seen out of Rayo. Yes, they have been playing decent to start the year, but they did that last year, and I backed them, and they played Atleti, and they got absolutely bitch-smacked 7-0, and they were never the same team ever since. So I do kind of want to see how Rayo does in this one. I'm personally going to be on Barca money line and over 1.5. I know this one is a little bit short, but that's because it's a pretty lopsided game with Barca. Are they offering the saves market? They are offering the saves market here. So you can get Ter Stegen just to make 3 saves at minus 115. Are you telling me Rayo can't put 3 shots on target with this back line?
Bro, I have so many first half goals in this EFL Cup. There was like some special bet where it was like over 12.5 first half goals, and there's already been 10.
I know your boy. I know your boy O'Reilly was getting his start.
He got hurt, dude. He got fucking hurt.
My boy, yes, ZN in Discord is watching the show. Sent me a message. If you're looking for it, Koundé just to take a shot on Fanatics is plus 155.
Oh, okay. I hate Fanatics, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but I'll take the number. I'll take plus 155 on the number for sure.
I agree. And if they have a deposit bonus for me, even better. But
yeah, so I can get behind the over, 5.5 cards on this game was the total line?
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Palace just scored also. I'm 1 goal away already, and every game is like 20 minutes in. What a day.
Oh, yeah. Did the Champions League games kicked off? Yeah. I couldn't decide between Bats and Icardi, so I just left that Galatasaray game alone for the afternoon. But unless you guys have any more questions or stuff you want us to talk about, we're probably going to get ready to wrap this up here. Today is Tuesday afternoon. We got a couple of good games coming up tomorrow. with Bilbao at home versus Valencia. I'll be going live for that one. I believe Leg's off work too, right?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll be joined by Leg and possibly Nick and some others. Then the other game we're going to talk about tomorrow afternoon at 2:45 same time is going to be Sociedad versus Alaves. We got a little Basque derby going on, so you know there's going to be a little bit of blood there. You know that's going to be a physical one. Be sure to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. It costs you guys absolutely nothing. It helps me and Leg out a ton, and you'll get notified anytime we're doing these live streams. On top of that, be sure to follow us both on social media. You got my stuff right down here at the bottom of the screen. You can find me on Twitter and IG at Barrow77. You can find Leg on Twitter at @AYoungLeg. And then be sure to check out the links for the Discords in the description. We got everything rolling with those as well. So yeah, until tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow at noon, we'll be back talking Bilbao versus Valencia, followed by Sociedad versus Alaves, and then we will be live at 7:30 p.m. for our regularly scheduled 2-Foot Talk, where we give you the full weekend preview. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and Oaks out.
Peace.
Doses. Oh, never mind. Louis Goal. Before we get out of here, Fernando, Louis Goal's best bet went from plus 100 to minus 110. Yeah, I mean, low line movement, but follow the money for sure. Appreciate you tuning in, Fernando. We are out of here. Doses. We outside.